Ruby Tuby. So, time for the 2x3 mini painting I want to do of the moon. I was going to do a full moon, but I decided to do a moon behind the mountains. So let me get the moon on canvas. Go get it. Okay, there it is. I already sketched out a rough mountain. So I'm going to paint the mountains basically the color I normally use for the sky. And see how many coats this is going to take. I'm trying to be careful around the edges and get it nice, sharp, and clean. Yep. Now the edges, make the edge of the mountain go down. And the bottom. Trying to get any of the little white specks that go through. I always tend to miss some. This doesn't really matter. I'm going to be doing 3 coats of this paint anyway. Nice thing about this little canvas, I just stuck it in front of the fan. 5 minutes, the paint was dry, and I could do the next coat. Bigger canvas, it took me a couple days. See, 3 coats. Now for the sky, I'm using, it's the same paint I used on the mountains. I just added a couple little dollars of white. I want it to look like a night sky, so I want it just different enough that you can tell it's different. That made sense, didn't it? Just different enough that you can tell it's different. This actually took 4 coats because I added water, too much water to it. So it was a little thin. In fact, I probably could have taken 5 or 6 coats, but I was getting impatient. Yep. You can really see it's purple on that one. Okay. 4 coat. There we go. And I already put the circle for the moon. Not exactly thrilled with it, but anyway, same color I've used on every other time I painted a moon. I have to mix more of that up, actually. Okay, and I end up using 2 coats of this. I only showed the first one, but I end up doing a second coat so I can do the shading. Trying to keep it clean. I did end up having to go back and do some touch-ups on it off screen. And I'm not even in frame. And like everything else, I try and do circular motions. I feel it looks a little better. Okay. Yep. There's 2 coats now to do some shading. Yeah, this was a... Didn't look as good as the last painting I did, but I got it. See, this is how I wanted to look on the bottom. Now the top doesn't look that way. But I figured out a way to get to look how I wanted. Just keep dabbing that little brush with the dark color on it. Just keep on going. See, I added some of the color I used for the moon to kind of make it look a little more blended. And that's exactly how I wanted it to look right there, just a lot lighter. That's looking nice. Okay, I'm gonna clean up those edges, and there it is. Cleaned up the edges, put some Mod Podge on, one little piece of silver glitter to look like a star. I can't remember if I did any highlighting on it, but it looks nice. Thanks for watching. Ruby Tuby.